Hello, welcome back to the Modern Paladin Project YouTube channel. This is going to be like the fourth or fifth video, I think the fifth. This is going to be the first video I do that has any type of a practical use in the world. It's any kind of a tactical considerations. It's going to be on the topic of the great choice, what I consider to be a great choice for zombie apocalypse, Teotihuacan, WROL, SHTF, whatever you want to call it, whatever, bad times you're considering are possible. It's a little warm in the shop today, so I haven't turned the air on. So whatever circumstances you're preparing for, I have a suggestion for a pistol that I don't hear a lot of other people talking about, and I just feel it makes a lot of sense. That pistol would be the Glock 23. Now, to be candid, I don't own a Glock 23. I do have a 22 and a 27, and I have already done with both of these pistols the thing that I'm going to talk about, why I think it is such a great gun for end-of-the-world type circumstances, and that is simply barrel changes and barrel and magazine changes. You can very easily, very quickly drop the barrel out of a 40 caliber Glock and put in either a 9mm barrel or a 357 SIG barrel, change your magazines, and you're up and running with a whole new caliber, which is basically means 3 guns carrying around 1 gun and some spare parts. That's going to be a hell of a lot simpler than carrying around 3 different guns and all the magazines and parts, all the magazines for it. And the reason that this is kind of a valued idea is, 9mm is really popular, and everybody and their brother has it, and everybody and their brother's shooting it. And as popular as it is now, when things get scarce, it's going to become one of the hardest to find. In the worst times of COVID and shortages during COVID back a few years, I could always find 40 on the shelves. Maybe not a lot of it, but some. And at that point in time, I had the ability to just pull the 9mm barrel out of my Glock 27, put the original 40 back in, and go shoot, because I had ammo. And it's the same principle after the end of times, or again, however you want to think of it, whatever you're prepping for. So just a practical thought, it's you're much more likely to find ammo that nobody else is going to shoot, is the short version of it. As far as the practicality of it, they suggest that you're supposed to change out the extractor and the ejector as well. I've got over 1,000 rounds through my 27 with 0 problems, and all I did was change the barrel. It functions and runs just fine. The brass ejection is just a little bit more over the head than it is out to the side, but it's consistent where it is, and that's okay. It comes back over my shoulder, not necessarily the head, but over the shoulder more. But the gun functions flawlessly, just dropping out the barrel and calling it good. If you wanted to change the extractor and the ejector, it's very simple. Glocks are a breeze to work on, and it's just a couple more parts to carry. Buy 5 or 6 extra. You should have, I don't, but you should really have extra parts for every gun you own anyway. So, buy a few extra. They take up no room and no weight in a pack. If you're scrambling around Rocky Raccoon at the end of the world and you're scrounging for everything and you come across some 40, hey, change your gun over, change your magazines over, and just start rocking, man. It's all good. So Glock 23 specifically is the better choice, and like I said, I don't own one, but your Glock 27 is a little on the small frame for really shooting and controlling well. Your Glock 22 is too big to conceal well. Glock 23, man, best of both worlds. Fantastic option. Any of the 40 caliber Glocks will let you do the same thing. So anyway, just food for thought. A good idea that I don't really hear anybody else talk. Well, I consider it a good idea that I don't hear too many other people talking about. So that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll put out more videos if you're interested at all. If there's any interest at all, you can watch them. Yeah. Take care.